Oh, is that a little lookout? It is. Go to your left right there. Right here. Oh, look. Oh, man. Oh, they're laying that little pool. I do this without dying? Yeah, me too.
And the distance, what'd you say? 3?
I think total distance, we are here, and we're gonna go all the way to 3 Falls. So total distance is supposed to be like 5, almost 6 miles out and back.
Okay, so then 3 miles up, 3 miles back. It's a ascend. We're going up first.
Yeah, up first. Now, I don't think it's a lot, maybe 1,000 foot. What's up, guys? Welcome back to see you out there. Welcome back to a great hiking video here in the beautiful, beautiful town of Alpine, Utah. We are near the house, and this is going to be a really fun hike up to a local spot that's called 3 Falls. It's about 2.5 to 3 miles up, and then the same back down. Elevation change isn't a whole lot. This isn't a grueling trail. It's actually considered moderate on all trails. But we're excited to do this one. Bumblebees are all around, so we'll take you along with us. You got anything to say before we get stung?
No, I think I'm good. As y'all know, Brad's training for the Leadville 100, so today is his off day. He's taking a break, but it's still good to get your body moving. So we thought this hike would be nice, easy, light, and fun. So here we go.
I don't know if you guys can see it on the GoPro, but Utah Lake down in the valley, back down towards Provo area, Lehigh, absolutely stunning down that way. And then you turn around and you got the mountain peaks. Still snow. It's June 2nd?
June 2nd, yeah.
June 2nd. We still got snow on the mountains. Awesome trail so far.
I hope they don't build any more houses up this way. This is way too pretty to build on.
Agreed. Yes, it's beautiful. This is a stunning part of the world, guys. We both Gulf Coast our entire life, and I don't know that either one of us ever imagined we'd live in the mountains. Definitely never imagined we'd live in Utah.
You never imagined living away from the ocean.
Yeah, we're both saltwater babies. We never imagined being away from salt water, Salt Lake not included. So far, we are loving it. It is absolutely stunning up here. There's so much to do. Great hike so far, really groomed trail. Elevation's not too bad. Corey's moving at a freaking marathoner's clip here. So let's keep trucking along, see what we can find.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind running.
No, this would be a good run.
Don't you want to just like break out into some Sound of Music right now? Like, I want to channel my inner Julia Andrews and just start belting out, climbing every mountain.
I'll try to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see Utah Lake down there. What do you think, babe?
So pretty. This is one of my I like hikes that are in the trees you know, you can hear waters and stuff, but here you're like on top of the mountains and you're overlooking everything, and it makes you realize like how big this actually is, this area is, and the mountains, like how tall they are, and
it's crazy.
It's awesome.
All right, guys, we are 3/4 of a mile into it. Been walking for 20 minutes. Let Speed Demon here get back in the lead.
Yeah.
So far, great hike. Awesome hike so far. We still got a long ways to go. There's some families out here enjoying it. It's not a hard hike at all. Very, very fun. Corey, what'd you see on the trail, baby?
The devil's pet.
Guys, Corey's definitely afraid of snakes, and she saw one. So now she's poking the ground quite aggressively with her walk stick. She admitted to me the only reason she wanted poles was for snake defense. So she's quite aggressively scouting for them now.
I just want them to know I'm coming and they can scoot their little snake butts away.
So we took a little wrong turn onto a trail called Vista Trail.
But was it wrong?
But was it wrong? So this is another trail that off branches. There's a fork in the road when you're coming up to Three Falls. There's a hard fork. One goes right, kind of flat. One goes left uphill. We stayed to the right, which is another trail called Vista View Trail. We'll have to do that one another day. We went a little ways on this one. We're at 1.18 miles right now. We've been walking for 32 minutes. But I don't know that this was the wrong route. But you take a look. This is the best view of our town, Alpine, that we have seen since we lived here. Would you agree with that, babe?
It's beautiful.
So I'm gonna give you a quick panoramic of this. This is Alpine, Utah from Vista View Trails.
Fortunately, you got a bush right there.
Our house is over there on that bench. This is Alpine, Utah, Lehigh, Utah, down by Utah Lake. You can see the big Utah Lake down there.
Snow's almost gone.
Yeah, still quite a bit of snow up in the mountains. June 1st, still snow. June 2nd, some of the lodges are actually just now closing. We're gonna make our way back to the Three Falls Trail and continue this adventure, but my goodness, this place is something. Anything to say, love?
No, this is breathtaking. I'm at a loss of words. It's very rare.
It's very rare indeed. Right, Vista Views Trail, which goes up the hill. Left, where's left go, baby?
Hopefully three falls.
So if you do this hike right down this hill, it's not Three Falls, left up it is. So they're not marked. You can see where they have the placards where they used to be marked. Maybe somebody will bring a paint marker out here. But taking the wrong way to the right, not a bad idea. It's a beautiful view of Alpine and Utah Lake.
A pleasant mistake.
Yes, it was. All right, guys, still hiking. We're at 2 miles, a little over 2 miles in. Less than an hour, a little huffy puffy. Some good climbing, not bad at all. Corey's still keeping a really good pace.
Get that house down there, that nice little humble house.
Yeah, a little
Buy
humble.
the mountain behind it so no one will build around us.
Little humble $10 million home down there.
Yep. Ooh, listen, listen.
Oops. It's right up there. You can see it. You can see the water.
Yep.
That may be where Three Falls is.
Gotta be it. And the Three Falls will just be in your backyard.
No big deal.
No biggie.
Oh, look, you can see water running down up there too. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. Yeah, there's trails going right through that too.
So if you're in one of these folks that's building a house down here, own a house down here, feel free to reach out to me. I will totally quit working for oil and gas and start cleaning your homes. I can do pools, I can clean your house. I will learn how to cook for you. I think we should be friends.
She wouldn't learn to cook for me. So if you're a middle-aged, attractive man and this is one of your houses, do not call my wife to clean your house. She's gonna be poor the rest of her life, just like me.
You don't have to worry that, baby. You're my man. You'll be cleaning with me.
Yeah, last thing I need is somebody that can buy you a $10 million pasture.
Y'all, so Brad and I were talking about how amazing it is to live here and how amazing it would be to have a house behind a mountain with nobody, you know, next door, and like to retire, just having a house here and then one in the Bahamas. And obviously we're just dreaming, right? Like, it's very difficult to make something like that happen, but it is one of Brad and I's goals. And then we started talking about places to live, and we wanted to bring up that my sister-in-law, Brad's sister, who she has a YouTube channel too, which we need to mention her channel because it is
Functional Autoimmune.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing if you're interested at all in gut health and just staying healthy and
Mediterranean diet.
She's on getting her PhD. She is super interesting to listen to and hear about all these things that she's achieved. One day she just decided to start her own olive oil company, and has her own brand of olive oil, which we'll talk about that a little later. But back to what we're talking about with houses, is she and her husband and their son, and she also has a daughter too, they went to Italy last week to look at houses. So they are purchasing a house in Italy for part of her business, her olive oil business, and hopefully their offer will be accepted. The process of purchasing a house, she was explaining to me, in Italy is very different than here in America. If you're buying farmland in Italy, you can make an offer as an American, but if your farmland is adjacent or touches another farmer's land, that farmer has the option to purchase the property before you. So, but we're not sure yet. That's, I think, the step that they're in right now on the property that they made an offer on. But we're anxious to see what happens, and we're really excited for Brandy, and whether they get the house or not, I'm sure that they're going to keep looking if they don't, and we're super proud of her and her family. So we just wanted to mention that.
Hey guys, I'll put links to Brandy's socials down below. She has a lot of socials. I'll give you the link to her YouTube channel. Like Corey said, Functionally Autoimmune. She's working on her PhD in autoimmune disorders and Mediterranean diet. All that stuff. She's got a lot of good information. She has a really popular podcast. So I'll throw some links in the description for you guys if anyone's interested in that sort of thing. She does a really good job. She's extremely intelligent. She got the brains and the looks in the family. So
absolute sweetheart. Super humble.
All right, guys, back to hiking.
Sorry, I can keep going on about this girl. She's super inspiring. I think that's what I like about her. Anytime you have a conversation with her, you're inspired to take on a new project, which is what I love about Brandy. Alrighty, so we're at the point in the hike right now where we reach the road. And you notice there's a lot of people that park here. If you don't want to do or hike the whole trail, I think from the trailhead to right here, now we did take a little tour. I would say it's probably about 3 miles because we're at 3.16 miles. So it's probably right at 3 miles, maybe a little bit smidgen under. But if you don't want to hike that, you can always park right here and then continue on the trail on the other side of the road, which I think might be private property. But there is a way to go to the 3 falls without going on the private property. So we're going to figure that out today.
Oh, is that a little lookout? It is. Go to your left right there. Right here.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, man. I want to lay in that little pool.
I know.
I do this without dying?
I do have to pee.
Yeah, me too. One, two, three. I don't know if that's the 3 falls. What do you think?
Look how clear the water is.
Think there's some trout in there?
It has to come from the top. That's pretty, I don't know. I would love to sit right there.
Yeah.
Although it's probably
Look,
freezing.
there's a trail over there. I don't know how you get to it. See, like there's a trail that comes up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe right here.
We're gonna keep following this bike trail up, see where it goes?
Yeah.
So to get to this point with our detour was 3.2 miles. Took us an hour 20. We stopped for a couple water breaks. We pressed. We didn't lollygag, we moved on. So if you're gonna hike at a decent pace, hour and a half to get to this point. As soon as you cross that road Corey talked about, it's right on the other side. We're gonna continue pushing up this bike path and see if there's a really pretty view up top. Just kind of explore the area. So we'll take you guys along with us as we explore. My goodness, this is beautiful. All right. You want to get in, that's your spot.
I don't want to put my feet in all the way. It's that cold.
Is it that cold?
Yeah.
Just do it. It'll be so nice.
Oh man.
It's just straight snow melt, huh?
I don't know how I do with the ice bath challenge.
This would be a great spot to run up an ice bath, you know?
Oh, it's cold. Ah, it hurt. It hurts. Like, it's that cold. I want to know what temperature this is. Oh, all right. You're turned tough, man.
I'm not gonna take off my toe socks. All right guys, we're back down to the road. We're at 5.10 miles right now. We're gonna kind of log how long the walk from the road back is. Like we said, you can walk the trail all the way back to the trailhead, or you can take the road and do it as a loop. So we're doing it as a loop here just to see the distance. Keep in mind, about 5 miles. We took an additional route up there at the Vista Trail, and then we took a little extra past Three Falls. So we've added probably a mile or two to this that didn't need to be there. I think overall, All Trails has this at like 4.86 miles. So we'll see what this is on the way back down. Look, there's a puppy in the window. We need to do a YouTube channel, Houses of Alpine. All right guys, there you have it. Three Falls hike in Alpine, Utah. On all these hiking videos, we're gonna close out with a rating system, 1 through 5, what we think of the trail. And part of that 1 through 5 is gonna be how clear the trails were, how marked, the quality of the views, if there's a waterfall, because Corey loves waterfalls.
Love the waterfalls.
We're even gonna rate the bathrooms at the trailhead. So 1 through 5, a rating on Three Falls in Alpine, Utah. We'll start with you, Corey. What's your rating?
So, wait, is 1, are we doing 1 amazing? Like 1 is the best, or
5,
is 5 the best?
I think 5 is the greatest hike you've ever been on in your life. One is don't go there, you might get mugged.
Okay. It's definitely not a 1.
What is it?
Well, let's see here. It wasn't extremely technical. Like,
Okay.
I never felt like I was going to fall off the trail off the side of the mountain, right? It was
Agreed.
There was not too many rocks on the trail either, so if you like to run the trails and you like to look around, not too many tripping hazards.
Right.
There are some, but not too many, so I feel like if you want to jog it, which
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do soon.
Yep. We did 6 miles with 1,100 feet of vert.
Yeah.
Is what it was.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Right now, like Brad said in the video, it's June 2nd, so there was some wildflowers out there, which is beautiful to see.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
And then also there's still some snow on the mountains. So, and then also to include the bathroom rating, we used the restrooms at the end of the hike, and the women's restroom was very clean. It had toilet paper. I was about to say TP. It had toilet paper and hand soap, which we all need, and then one of those
stainless, very clean.
Yeah, one of those hand blower things.
Yep.
Dry your hands. So I would give the bathroom its own rating as a 5.
I'll agree. The bathroom was extremely nice. It was
Yes.
very clean. Even the men's, we like to kind of mess everything up, and the men's restroom was very, very clean.
Yeah, good job.
So what's your rating?
You want to know my rating real bad.
I do. I want to know your number. What's your number?
I want to include too that we did see some wildlife. We did see some
Saw a mule deer.
deer. Ooh, we saw a snake.
It's a snake.
Not
it
a
is June.
fan of that. Maybe that'll prevent it from being a 1 if there's any snakes on the trail.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding. I won't let that discourage me. I'm gonna give it a 4. A 4.
4.
A 4. Because
Okay.
it was a really, really, really good hike. Like Brad and I needed this hike today. Brad's like, as we said before, he's training for Leadville, so he needed a day to move, but not a day to put or exert a lot of energy, I should say.
I needed time on my feet.
Time on your feet. So the hike was awesome. There's always something to look at. You were out in the open looking at the mountains and over Utah Lake and all the houses, and then you were in the woods under the trees, and so it's a little bit of everything. So I would have to give it a 4, maybe a 4.2. Let's give it a 4.2.
All right, so Corey's final answer is 4.2. I'm gonna rate this at 3.76. The only reason I'm not putting 3.75 is because we all know why. 3.76. My favorite part of this trail, one of my favorite parts of this trail was when we went off trail and we went down that Buena Vista trail, and we got that beautiful look over Alpine that we showed you. So that's not part of the Three Falls Trail.
No.
The trail itself was very fun. It wasn't super technical or challenging. It was a nice trail to walk. There were some amazing views. The best part of the whole thing is when you get to the waterfalls.
Yeah.
The waterfall is beautiful. There were people swimming in it, getting in it. The water was a little bit too cold for us southern folk to get in there, but it was absolutely stunning. But I'm not gonna put it at a 4 just because, but the all way to the waterfall was kind of secluded and you didn't see a whole lot of vistas until you got really close to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely a great waterfall. I agree with her on everything. The bathrooms were amazing, well marked. We saw wildlife. This hike is 3 miles from our house.
Yeah.
So we'll come back here quite often, but this is a great hike, Three Falls in Utah. I highly recommend this. There were a lot of people on the trail with children, just to show you that it's not a difficult hike. There were some, I don't know ages of kids, but about this old, whatever hip high is, however old that is.
Shorter than me.
Shorter than Corey, so I don't know if that's 2 or 20. But there was a lot of families out enjoying the trail. So
there's bikers on the trail too.
Bikers on the trail.
People biking. So just that's one thing to be careful of on this trail. I would say if there's someone coming, that it's sometimes hard to see around the corner. Sometimes you can't see around the corner until you're at it. So just be mindful that there may be a biker coming the other way.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate all the love and support. Three Falls in Alpine, Utah. Great hike. You need to go experience it. And anything else? No?
No, I think we're good.
All right, we'll see you guys out there.